I know I said I was gonna read, but I have to watch Peak first. The Boys episode 6 just dropped. Let me watch my thing first. I look like Toad right now. So I just finished watching The Boys. I ain't gonna lie, episode 6. Quite the interesting episode. I would even dude, the show is dude, like, the show is just insane, bro. Like, the fantasies, the desires that people just be wanting to do with other people is just actually insane. Like, this, dude, nobody is safe in that episode, bro. If y'all watch episode 6, nobody is safe in that episode. But, alright, so I'm gonna read this. I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna read it to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all don't want to hear this, but I'm about to read it. I'm gonna read a chapter, and then I don't have a highlighter, but I do have a pen. So until then, I'm just gonna pinpoint the bars. I'm gonna get back to y'all. All right, y'all. So I just read the first chapter, and how can I say how this first chapter went? I guess it's basically just talking about how. Well, let me first start off by reading you this one part. Now, there isn't a lot of bars in here. It's kind of just telling you, like, it's just trying to break something down to you first. So it's not really like giving you bars or whatever. But all of our normal human tendencies are lost in the process of domestication. And we begin to search for what we have lost. We start searching for freedom because we are no longer free to be what we really are. We start searching for happiness because we are no longer happy. We start searching for beauty because we no longer believe that we are beautiful. Kind of what this whole chapter is kind of talking about is how we start learning symbols. Symbols as in our way of communication. Humans have thousands of ways of symbols, whether it be through sound, touch, or hand movements, or vocal. We have all these symbols, and when we get at a certain age of more of an intelligent, more mature mind, we start to use these symbols in practice. We start to master these symbols to the point where we start to gain a thought. And at that point, it becomes automatic once we master the symbols. Then we start getting like a thinking mind, and we start being able to hear and see the symbols in our own mind, which is just you thinking, basically, is what it's saying. And it's basically overall just talking about how through these symbols, it could just basically just change people. When we're kids, you might hear somebody say, you look like this, you look like that, you act like this, you act like that, and we accept that agreement, and by accepting that, we start to kind of change who we really are. Basically kind of just saying that we let other people's opinions depict who we are, and we sometimes let them actually change who we are because we want to please them, or we don't want to be looked bad, whatever bad means to you or them. You don't want to get looked bad upon, or you don't want to be this, you don't want to be that. You want to be painted in this image of perfection, and that's kind of like what it's talking about, basically. And yeah, I don't want to go too in depth about it. This is a fitness channel, but I also believe in self-improvement because that's what this fitness journey is all about in the first place. A stronger mind, a stronger body, and stronger mind. You know what I'm saying? So just give y'all a little rundown what the first chapter was about. That was pretty much that. I'll be reading this. I'll give y'all like a break, a little some like every day. After this, I'm reading The Mastery of Love, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, next time y'all see me, it's gonna be hitting shoulders. Lego. Yo, what is good with my guys and my gals? I know I was talking to you earlier. It has been hours since then, but right now I got a 185. Haven't been on here in a minute. I figured, why not? And you know what else is crazy? Is how nobody is in this gym right now. Y'all probably can't tell, but maybe y'all look behind me. It is literally deserted. I've never seen this gym have nobody in it like this before. Everyone's out with their family. I hope everyone's having, a good 4th of July. But, me, man, I'm just doing me things, just by myself, lifting. Maybe one day I'll change. Man, I'm just such a loser. But, let's see if we can do this for 5, though. And, yeah, that's it. Let's get straight to it. Let me know what you're in today. Make sure the heart goes strong. Let's get straight to it. No! No! I could have did it! Y'all, I promise y'all I could have did it. I messed up. Like I felt it, like I messed it up. Y'all, I promise y'all. Second set, I'm getting 5, no doubt. I messed up. I hold myself, bruh. I hold myself. Y'all, you can tell me what y'all think. I think I really lack in the shoulders. Like I feel like it might be my weakest trait. I feel as if like my first two, the first two muscle groups of the shoulder, I feel like I'm lacking in those. Even though I trained them, I could be bugging. Excuse me. I could be bugging. Maybe I'm just like overthinking it, or I don't see it. But I feel like my shoulders just aren't that good. My traps is getting there. My traps are getting there. I've been hitting traps like I've been telling y'all I have. It's getting there, but I feel like my rear delts is good. Just the front. Is this the medial lateral? Y'all know what I mean. Like I feel like it's just not as good, but I'm not too sure. But whatever. All right, we have a 185. This is the rematch. All right, y'all. This is the rematch. I know I could have did it. I gotta lock in. And if I don't do it the second time, just know I'm a fraud all around. I'm a fraud. Relax. Let's go. I told y'all. I told y'all I could have did it. I messed up. See, I freaked out on my last rep. And I started like, I almost did it just then. I started moving my feet around because I didn't think I could do it again. You gotta relax. What I say the other day? When the pain comes, don't worry, breathe. Always, y'all, always breathe, always relax, always clear your mind when things get hard. All right, so now we're finna go on to some lateral raises. Since it's not that busy, we gonna hop on the cables today. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. I wasn't even about to come into the gym today. Well, no, I knew I was, but I really didn't want to. This heat is trying to cook me. Like, I don't even feel good. I don't smell good right now, even though I didn't do anything. Like, I took a shower last night, but the heat is literally, like, my room is right near, like, it faces the sun, so it literally is just cooking me. Like, quite literally, I'm just getting cooked. And, I was just hecka hot, sweating. I'm not even moving crazy. I'm just, it got me sweating, all the extras. So, yeah, I just felt like so, like, just out of it. But, I'm like, man, I got to get this video out. Got to go to the gym. My mic's about to die. Like, it's trying to do everything for me to not do this. But no, I got y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get this video out no matter what. Let me switch my mic up.
One time in my life I felt that. What was my purpose? And sometimes you graduate out of high school, you look for that job, you look for that career, college, the degree, you still question, is this my purpose? Well, I want to tell you.
All right, y'all, my mics died, all of them are dead. They're doing everything they can for me to not get this video. But guess what? I'm getting this video anyway, so don't worry, y'all. Go ahead, listen to these audios. I'll see y'all when I get back home. And yes, I did lower the weight. I lowered it to 15.
The center. Your center. Your purpose. One question that I always ask myself, even I would always ask myself, is your purpose. What's your purpose for living? Do you know your purpose? What you're created to do? Do you know what that is? A lot of people live their entire lives not knowing, entire lifetime not being happy because they feel as though they're not fulfilling their purpose.